Hello and welcome to this video on the perfect macro ratio for optimal health and fitness. In this video, we will be discussing the importance of macronutrients, the three types of macronutrients, and the ideal ratio for each to help you achieve your health and fitness goals. We will also be diving into the different types of diets that follow different macro ratios and their pros and cons. We will also discuss how to track your macro intake, and how to adjust your macro ratio based on your individual goals and needs. This video is for anyone looking to improve their understanding of macronutrients, and how to create a balanced diet for optimal health and fitness. What are macronutrients? Before we dive into the ideal macro ratio, let's first discuss what macronutrients are. Macronutrients are nutrients that our bodies need in large amounts to function properly. These include proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Each of these macronutrients plays a vital role in our overall health and fitness. Proteins are essential for building and repairing muscle tissue. They also play a role in various bodily functions, such as hormone production and immune function. Carbohydrates provide our bodies with energy and are essential for proper brain function. They come in two forms, simple and complex. Fats are also essential for our bodies to function properly. They are a source of energy and aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Fats also play a role in hormone production and cell growth. Different types of diets and their macro ratio. There are many different types of diets that follow different macro ratios, each with its own set of pros and cons. For example, the ketogenic diet, which is high in fat and low in carbohydrates, can be effective for weight loss and improving certain health markers. However, it can be difficult to stick to long-term and may not be suitable for everyone. Similarly, the paleo diet, which is high in protein and low in carbohydrates, can be effective for weight loss and improving certain health markers. However, it can be restrictive and may not be suitable for everyone. Ideal macro ratio. The ideal macro ratio is typically 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 30% fat. However, this ratio may vary depending on your individual goals and needs. For example, if you're trying to build muscle, you may need to increase your protein intake. If you're trying to lose weight, you may need to decrease your carbohydrate intake. It's important to note that there is no one-size-fits-all macro ratio and that the ideal ratio will vary based on your individual goals and needs. Tracking your macro intake. Tracking your macro intake can be a helpful tool for ensuring that you're meeting your macro goals. There are several apps and websites that can help you track your macro intakes, such as MyFitnessPal, Chronometer, and Lose It. These apps allow you to input the foods you eat and track the macronutrient content of each food. By tracking your macro intake, you can ensure that you're meeting your macro goals and make adjustments as needed. Adjusting your macro ratio. Adjusting your macro ratio can be a helpful tool for achieving your health and fitness goals. If you're not seeing the results you want, it may be necessary to adjust your macro ratio. For example, if you're trying to lose weight and not seeing results, you may need to decrease your carbohydrate intake and increase your protein and fat intake. If you're trying to build muscle, you may need to increase your protein intake and decrease your fat intake. It's important to note that adjusting your macro ratio should be done gradually and under the guidance of a healthcare professional or registered dietitian. Rapid changes in your macro ratio can have negative effects on your health and may not be sustainable in the long term. It's also important to remember that macro ratios are not the only important aspect of a healthy diet. Eating a variety of nutrient-dense foods and limiting processed foods is also crucial for optimal health and fitness. Additionally, it's important to consider any food allergies or sensitivities you may have when determining your macro ratio. In conclusion, macronutrients play a vital role in our overall health and fitness. By understanding the importance of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, and the ideal ratio for each, you can make informed decisions about your diet to help you achieve your health and fitness goals. Remember, always consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet. Additionally, tracking your macro intake and adjusting your macro ratio gradually can be helpful tools for achieving your health and fitness goals. Don't forget, a balanced diet that includes a variety of nutrient-dense foods and limits processed foods is crucial for optimal health and fitness. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more health and fitness content.